Now is what we're going to do is a DP and a PT Doppler waveform with pressure. So I'm going to show you the DP waveform first and go ahead and do a pressure. And then for photo purposes, for us to be able to get the angle and allow you to see it, I'm going to do the left side for the PT. So typically when we do our DP waveform and pressure, we can be right here where you can see me down by the two toes, between the two toes, or we could be up here at the bridge of the foot. With her, I can find a nice one right down here, so you'll see me just pop on down here and I'll walk you through the vessel. So what we're going to do is just hit redo on here so you can see this. Just got a nice waveform there. Now is what you want to do is just adjust your angle to get the waveform. You can see I have a nice multi-phasic waveform. I'm going to freeze that. Once I freeze that and I like it, I'm going to hit my next button. And now I'm going to go on to my DP pressure. Now I have my DP in there. Now I'm going to hit inflate. Once I'm occluded, it's going to start deflating down. And we'll take that first pulse. The system saw a little bit of artifact that was phasic, so that's why it picked that first one. I'm going to select that one, and I'm going to go to the next site. Now I'm going to go on and take my PT, posterior tibial. When we're looking for the posterior tibial, of course, it's down below the medial malleolus or the ankle bone. And once we slide down, and it's on the inside here, we're just going to slide down, put your probe on the vessel, and slide down very gradually. As we do that, we're just going to place it in the gel without the volume on. Go ahead and hit your next button so your volume comes on. And you can see hers is, I slid right into it. Now I can go past it to see if it fades. It does, so I come back up to the center. One of the things I'd like to show you here as we're looking at this, I'm increasing my scale to make that smaller now, but watch if I don't have the right angle on the patient. If I'm going more perpendicular to the flow, let me go back on that vessel for you. Now if I put it perpendicular, instead of having a nice angle, look at that waveform now. Not pretty at all. So what we want to do is get that angle at a 33 to 45 degree angle against the flow, and now we've got a beautiful angle. If you want to adjust that gain so it's not all red, just lower your gain, and that'll bring that waveform out. You can see that beautiful multi-phasic waveform, and then just hit freeze. And then we can go on to the pressure. To go on to the pressure, I just hit next. And now we're going to do our pressure. So I just hit the next button. It's going to inflate for us. Once it's occluded, and remember we always want to go 20 millimeters above peak systole, and occlude. Now we're waiting for that first pulse to come back. We can see those pulses come through there, and we can hit our freeze button. And I don't agree with where it's marking that first pulse, so I'm going to select this one right here, and you can see that's clear of the first pulse. The system automatically keeps track of the pressure for us. Now a really cool feature with this system is that we can also keep the Doppler waveform. So if we want to save the Doppler that we had earlier, if we think that this Doppler is actually better than what we had when we took our morphology, Doppler morphology, we can go ahead and hit Save Doppler. We can tell it that we want to save that at the posterior tibial, and it'll replace the other one that we took earlier. This is really nice because a lot of times once we're doing a pressure and get 15, 30 millimeters of mercury in there, we're starting to shut off the vein, so we're getting a better waveform and giving us a better morphology. So always remember, you can grab that waveform post. It's a great feature on the system, and I don't know of another system that really can do that.